Welcome to Hustle House Performance Automotive YouTube channel.
Yeah, nailed it.
Nailed it. We suck at everything we do, especially recording and fixing stuff.
I get 2 thumbs up for that.
So if you're down with that, watch to the end and absolutely nothing will happen. You'll just waste more time.
For all the like, share, the subscribers.
That's what we're supposed to say. Yeah, subscribe and stuff. But
hit the bell.
yeah, hit that, whatever that thing is. And I don't know why we're doing it, because we ain't got nothing better to do. We watch old people cut grass and work on old muscle cars.
Well, so we can enjoy working on our own stuff and
Well,
your luxury.
like, I'm not knowledgeable or good looking or funny.
You just lied about all that.
But you're all that.
That's all the people.
Yeah.
You just lied.
I ain't doing it because, like, I think I'm funny or smart.
I
Don't ever do what we do, because we're terrible. But we got a lot of cool stuff to work on.
We should have everybody sign a waiver just in case.
Yeah. But we do. We got a bunch of cool cars. And we were just sitting around thinking, you know, it's a waste to work on all this cool stuff and wish that we videoed it someday, you know?
And we want to watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to, like, spill the potato wagon over. But we got Cudas and Challengers and
Fords.
Gassers and, yeah, we just lost.
Ford and Chevy.
We just lost half of the 100 subscribers we had.
This beard guy got it, okay?
No, we got some cool Fords. We'll just leave it at that. Mostly Mopars. We got a backhoe out there. We got a golf cart. But we have more time on our hands than we should have. So.
I got 4 more. Maybe a couple more.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, we like to come and sit and look at stuff and not work on it. So maybe if we video stuff and put it out in public, it'll motivate us to maybe actually do stuff too. So maybe we'll see some progress.
Are you're taking a quote from one of your favorite systems?
No, I've never heard that before. Did he say that?
He said, get off your butt. You ain't finishing your projects.
Well, I work sitting down, so.
I can work sitting down.
I don't think I've ever finished a project in my life.
What? Never
won an argument, never finished a project. So.
I won an argument.
Yeah, well, today, 5 minutes ago. But anyway, what we got going on? We were at Mopar, and it was freaking awesome. All right, we come home, and like I had severe diarrhea, but other than that, I was hugely motivated to come and work on. We have a 71 Cougar here, so we'll see it. But man, I want to take that thing to Mopar so bad. It kind of sucks because, like, anxiety makes me want to throw up and stuff, and driving 9 hours, not for me. But I'd rather throw up like 3 times.
And make the trip.
So.
It was worth it. I'm
not making any promises, but I would love to have that 71 Cuda done. Take the Mopar next year.
That would be very awesome. That would be a heck of a goal.
Well,
I think you could do it.
It ain't gonna hurt.
Well, I'll do the old timer window down. Just crank.
My hair is gonna blow away.
I'll put in a bun.
The taste is gonna blow out of my mouth.
Put a beehive up.
Alright.
I'll wear the coolest skirt just for you.
But anyway, we got that Cuda coming up. We got a Chevrolet C10 here that we just rebuilt a brand new. Well, not brand new. We put a stroker kit in a 350, which made it a 383. Didn't really bother to clean or anything. We just like slammed a new rotating assembly in it, and well, we put a new cam in it, and well, we got about 20 minutes out of it before it wiped the cam lobe off. Nothing to do with it being dirty or like us being lazy. It was the manufacturer's fault, guaranteed. But anyway, we took it back out, and we got to take it apart and.
We're pretty much bringing that all to light here soon.
Yeah,
Showing us our
we're going to spray it out with brake cleaner and say we got it good enough. And put them in there. We just want to sell it to some idiot anyway. So.
I know this is a rough cut version right here.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we got to tear that thing back apart, put a cam in it. If anybody out there watches us, which you probably won't, could you
Probably lost subscribers right
could
now.
you give us some guidance on what kind of cam and lifters to buy that just won't turn into like mushrooms instead of lifters when you put them in like 10 minutes later?
Well, it's definitely good practice to keep rebuilding over and over and over
No,
again.
I didn't want to do it first time. So anyway, we got to get that thing fixed and get it out of our face, and hopefully never, ever see that truck ever get in our life. Then we've got the darling of the internet right here behind us.
Right beside you.
It is a 70 Dart, which has somewhat sentimental value, even though we've only had it for a couple months and we've never touched it. I'll tell you more about that later. But we're looking for a name for it. Anybody has any suggestions? I came up with Ween Greenie. She didn't like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I gave it a thumb up.
I really liked the Dart. I like the green Dart.
What was Swinger?
I like the Swinger. What was the other one?
I don't think we're allowed to say the other one.
Yeah, it's
Just kidding.
probably not G-rated.
It was Swinger. It's Swinger. Linger, Swinger, or something like that.
Swing-a-ling.
Swingling, yeah, there you go.
I think I want to call it Swing-a-ling, but if you guys have something better in mind for a cream puff greenie, 1970, what do you call it? Forest green?
I'd say so.
Both our guys will hate me for not knowing the right name for that color. But it once was a 6-cylinder car. Somebody put a 360 in it, and it's mostly original. It's super solid underneath, which is unheard of where we come from. We bought that off Copart, what, about a year ago, 6 months ago, something like that?
Yeah. Where's she sticker in the window?
Yeah.
On the road.
Well, mystery solved. It was a PA car, so anybody watching probably knows whose it was. And if you do, hit me up. I'd like to know some backstory about this thing.
I'm going to buy it back after you're done.
They see how I work on stuff, they will not want anything.
It's probably someone's baby, and they'll be like, he's torturing you. I need to see it.
If they love this thing, they would have bought it. All right.
Well, if they don't want to do the work.
We got the thing running. It runs incredible. It's got a 323 Pawsey in it. Feels like it's got a shift kit in it.
You sure I got a video of that?
And interior is really nice. Got some god-awful looking bucket seat covers on it that don't match the back seats, but I mean, they're cool enough. If we would ever keep the car, don't hit me. We bought it to sell. We're going to sell the car.
It's family eventually.
But if we would ever keep the car, I'd probably put a bench in it and recover it with a stock type bench seat cover. I'll tell you why here in a minute. But I think I'm going to try to figure out how to take the camera off of the tripod now and try to walk around the car in an entertaining way. And
not that this is our first time or anything.
No, we do this every day. But anyhow. All right, so let me get this right now. Here we go. Where's the zoom at? We're getting my camera next time.
We're down far enough. Want these out of here?
Yeah, get that crap out of there. We've got stuff to do here.
It's John Deere.
All right, anyway, like I said, it's a 1970 Dart Swinger, originally a slant 6 car. Which makes it really cool. I mean, everybody loves a slant 6, right? But it's that green, whatever that green is right there. It's got,
like a little look-see inside?
yeah. Come on, fam. Open that door. Oh, you hear that?
That's right.
That's the sound of originality, baby. It's pretty nice in here. Nice headliner. No mouse holes. I would have to say that was probably replaced. That is a little too nice. Back seat's good. I'm sure it was never sat in. You know the stories people tell. Speaker shelf's good. Doesn't look like there was any rear speakers in it. I don't think there was. Carpet's got to go. We've got a new carpet for it. I think everything else in here is livable. Dash pad's nice.
Seats are growing on you.
Seats are growing on me. They're kind of comfortable. Nah, I hate the seats. A couple little doodads in there that are jammed in, never to come out again. Right here. That. More the same. Who remembers the days when you had these bouncing around your dash? Every car had them. What we got here?
Fuses and lights.
Oh,
What's that?
I don't know. Somebody's proud ride. Rod and Teaks, 24th annual rod run. Yep, found that never.
What's laying there?
What's that? Probably some little brat carved their initials in there.
I was here.
Yeah.
I farted on this seat.
What?
I farted on this seat.
You did?
No, I figured that's what some little brat would say.
You did.
I was in here and I farted on this seat.
I got the conviction. I got the conviction. I got the thing. Yep. Wipers, lights, you know, all the normal stuff. Little hand choke.
You're braided.
Cool old steering wheel. Got the same steering wheel and the satellite out there. Something about them. I just dig them. Whoever built this car had the same taste as me. Can you believe it? I love it. I dig it.
Well, she looks pretty neat.
Can you think of anything more majestic than this car right here?
Not right now at the moment because you put me on the spot, but I'm pretty sure in 10 minutes I might because there's a Buick sitting outside.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it could catch my attention.
Nah. Nothing. Nothing screams performance like a green Slant 6 1970 Dart the grandma used to drive. Nothing.
The Slant 6.
Slant 6. Yep.
So the bigger number doesn't apply?
Everybody knows it.
Okay.
Chrysler solid state AM radio.
Probably rebuilt.
Rebuilt? Good as new. We did have to replace the speaker in it. I didn't do that yet, but we did get one. It was baked as usual. I bet they played some Skinner and some Zeppelin on that back in the day.
Not like listening to all the news.
News? This is a hot rod, baby. This is all rock and roll. No air conditioning. She's probably pretty much bottom of the barrel. That's all I want to call them. Check it out. Can you see that?
I don't know what spot you're looking at.
What's the chances that those are original miles? 64,758. I'd argue they might be. Probably not, but...
Is that pretty?
Yeah. Just for my own feel goods, I'm going to say that that's original mileage.
Oh, you can see the pretty color in it too. Just say.
Super cool gauges. Little nitrous button there. I bet it's ejection seat, huh?
Eject those seat, cuz!
Yeah. This car even smells good inside. It doesn't smell old
Like
or moldy or like mothballs or feet or butt crack or BO, onions.
All the above that we're used to.
Yeah. Yeah, all the stuff you get to enjoy in other cars. Alright. Where do you see this? Oh man. Grandma put some vittles in there. Check this out. Have you ever seen anything so amazing in your life? Not me. She is nice and nice. What's that? Any home black beauty in the back of this thing? Better not been no sandblasting going on. She looks good, guys.
Is that original coffee? What is that?
Yeah, that's the original. Boy, they sure made a mess out of that caulking back in the day, didn't they? Holy moly.
You should put your finger on it.
I did. I don't want to touch it.
Just
Put my fingernail in it. Original Jack. Original Jack Spring and original Jack Hickey.
You no wonder why they hit people in the back when they went to the drive-in. What's back here? I can probably fit 3 friends back here.
Yep, sir. We all been down that road. 30 kids in the back. And yeah, get them out after the movie, not before. It's all right. There you go. Look at that. What a beautiful car. Don't touch it!
Is that the way it came? Did they really tuck that in back here back in the day?
Yeah, they tucked that in and they jammed the chrome right on top of it. Stainless, sorry.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
I always loved the placement of the emblems on these swingers. See that? Have you ever seen anything so majestic in your life, honey? Never. Never.
They ain't over with yet.
It's a good guy's member. All right. The reason it's got sentimental value to me, and the reason I want those seats to disappear, is my first Mopar ever was a 1969, not a 70, 69 Dart. I think it was a custom. I didn't even think it was a swinger. But it wore that same green paint. I wasn't even actually old enough to drive the car when I bought it. I had a friend of mine drive me home in it, and I can just remember sitting on that bench seat. It was a 273 automatic on the column, and there's just something about the first ride in that car that I can't get out of my head. And I took this burn-up beast up the road, and it just took me right back, man. This thing is a year newer, but it's basically the same car. Inside looks identical, except like Kermit seats in it. But it sounds kind of similar. Not really, but anyway, I just liked it, okay? But, yeah. Yeah, never mind that. Underneath here is 360 cubic inches of cast iron and burnt wiring, baby. It's burnt, but not too bad. A lot of this stuff you see, like rusty here, I took a razor blade to that when we first got it, and I left it sit outside, and it flashed on me. This thing wasn't burnt that bad. Like, the coolant and the radiator was still in it. It didn't melt the rubber on the bottom of the radiator. It didn't melt the aluminum.
What caught a fire, honey?
What caught a fire? Why don't you tell us what caught a fire? You're a big fan.
I don't know. I just happened to think about it and remember spilled the bean.
Honey baby darling here has a 68 Skylark, which she'd probably die for. You know, if she had to.
Maybe
had to lay her.
banana peel.
Yeah, she'd probably kill her dead if it was necessary. But she had one of those stupid glass fuel filters on there.
It wasn't stupid at the time.
it was always stupid from the day it was made. It was stupid.
It was in style, baby.
But I told her that that thing would burn her car to pieces if she didn't get it off of there. Well, we did get it off of there, thank God. Well, no, kind of like to put that back on that car, to be honest. But anyway, this thing had a glass filter on it that broke, and it must have just sprayed all over the header, like right here. It sprayed over here somewhere. And it burnt the grill out, and you know the fire department, you guys like, well, they show no mercy, and they just they chop the guts out of it. Not that it was any good, but you know what? Never mind. It wasn't any good anyway. But I guess we're going to pull this 360 out and clean this up and give it a paint job, and we'll try to blend that in the doors. Just paint this front clip and try to blend it in the doors and up the window post there and down on the rockers. And hope to get away with that. It probably never happened because, well, I'm lazy. But if it does happen, it probably won't even come close to blending. This thing came original with manual drum brakes. I don't know what kind of rear end I had. It probably was junk. But it's got an 8 3/4 323 Posi in it now. And we are going to change the front brakes out with some Kelsey Hayes 4 piston caliper jobs. I'm going to take them crappy looking wheel adapters off of there and stay with the small bolt on this car. I like small bolt darts and stuff. I mean, I know they suck. You can't buy wheels, but something about that small bolt pattern, it just looks really cool to me. I'd show you under the car, but man, if I got down there, I ain't getting back up. I'm like tired and I'm hurting and stuff. But well, we got that going on. This is Chevelle. She is guarding our lives from all the threats out there. I feel safe. Chevelle. I didn't name her, by the way. Anyhow, this is a 71 CUDA. We went to where did we go to?
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
We went to New York. It's a different state. And we drove a long time, and we got that.
Pretty cold.
Yeah, it was kind of cold. We brought the car back in like a truckload and trailer load of parts. So what this is a 71 CUDA. It was a original red, rally red. See, I know the paint code, but I can't spit it out. Anyway, it was red with the black billboard, 340 4-speed. We don't have a build sheet or fender tag or anything for the car, but the gentleman we bought it off of thinks it was an original shaker car. It may or may not have been. It did have a hole in the firewall for the shaker stuff, you know, the cable, whatever. So we're just going to say it was a shaker car. All right. Came with the 340. Not numbers matching. Pretty sure it's not. I'm certain it's not. But it is a 71 engine. It came with the transmission. I think the transmission is numbers matching. We've done some work on the car. We should have filmed it, but you know me. I say about 12 words a day, so I don't know how I'm going to talk on the camera. But yeah, we got some pictures of it we can post. But it had some crash damage in the front. It wasn't really rotted up, but this is like the 71 CUDAs are my dream car. Hands down, people can argue that they're not the most awesome vehicle that was ever produced, but I know better. These things are really cool. It was a non-console car. The gentleman told me it was a non-rally dash car. Hopefully he didn't make that up and just keep the rally dash. But anyway, we have rally dashes here. I don't know if I'm going to put one in or not. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's a 4-speed car. We put pretty much the front stub on, clear back to the torsion bar cross member. We used a donor front end,
Front clip.
and we had to put the rad support sides in for the bigger radiator that came in the car, because this must have been a 318 car non-air or something. I don't know. But it wasn't the right one, that's what I'm trying to say. We've got that in there. A lot of this stuff's kind of mocked up. I got to get under it since we got a little lift here now and finish welding stuff. We put a floor in it because, you know, rot. And, but I know you can't see it because it's where I hide all my garbage so the camera don't pick it up. But this thing has a super nice trunk floor. I mean, really nice, which is unheard of around here. Frame rails are nice. We pretty much got everything for this car. Debating on whether or not to put a vinyl top on it. I keep looking around for signs that maybe the pins that had the trim on are like beaten or ground off or something. I was really hoping it was a vinyl top car because I like the red cars with the black vinyls and the black billboard stripes. Wish as I may, I don't think it was a vinyl top car. But it's up in the air whether we're going to put a vinyl top on or not. Laziness and procrastination will probably determine whether we do that or not. Needs lower quarters, which are really hard to find for 70, 71 for whatever reason. I had to buy some for 72 and up, but I don't need the marking light area anyway, so I'm just going to chop them down and fit them in there. We've got some new trunk extensions to put in. We're pretty much just going to rebuild this thing stock, guys. We're not really into the Hemi engine swaps and LS swap. If I hear another person say LS swap, like, I mean, I got a lot of respect for LSs. I mean, but God Almighty, can't you like no more LS stuff, please? But not saying we won't do it someday, but anyway, no, we're not going to fiddle with any of that that new stuff. I don't know. It just ain't me. I like my old stuff. I grew up with this stuff and reading magazines before the internet. And, I mean, I'm only like 25, but for some reason we didn't have internet like everybody else. But I grew up reading books about this stuff, and it's like burnt into my brain. You know what I mean? I want to throw the 340 in it. I'm thinking about maybe breaking from Traditional and putting, I have a set of 12.5 to 1s. I may put in that thing if we go to keep it, which we're not. We're going to sell it like the rest of them. But what I would like to do is put the 12.5s in there, put some bigger valves in it, and maybe run the thing on E85.
It's a family.
It's like family, yeah. But we've got a lot of the major stuff. We're going to put a rubber bumper on the front. We got to pick that up yet, and we got to get the shaker assembly. We have the ring for the hood, but we're not sure yet what intake, what induction system we're going to put on the car. So Kryko makes all that stuff reproduction, and I spoke to him at Carlisle, and he said that he can modify the shaker ring and whatnot to adapt to whatever height intake that I have within reason. So, man, I'd really like to put a set of W2 heads on it with a single plane and tuck it all underneath that shaker hood. That would be pretty awesome, would it not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm all supportive.
Do you know what W2s are, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxed every year.
Yeah. Funny. But yeah. But that's where that thing's at. We've got a Ford F-250. Whatever that cab thing is, the long one, with the long bed, 3/4 ton, 460 automatic.
Four-wheel drive.
Full drive.
Shane a high boy.
Threw up my mouth a little bit, but we pretty much have everything for this thing. I put cab corners and what do you call that area there?
Gonna go with rocker connection.
Rocker, bottom of the cab.
Something to do with the cab.
We went all the way and bought really generic stuff for it. So I had to piece in like the cab corners with the area that I don't know the name of. We had to piece that all together, and it's pretty much just roughed in and then primer to preserve it. But once we get caught up here, we got to bring that truck in, switch this cab out, and I got to get it off of this death trap here that like teeters when you get on it. Got to get it on the frame so I can finish this thing up. The wife like punched me in the face 12 times already because it's not done yet. But yeah, it's coming along. You guys will see that here soon. It's really a cool truck though. I mean, I like to joke around and all, but no, it's not. It sucks. It's horrible. But not a Ford guy. I'm not anti-Ford, but
Tell me, please.
that is the coolest Ford that they ever made. Not this one. This one's junk. But 64 Galaxies, in my mind, are the coolest looking car that Ford ever. Well, yeah.
Say everything's
The coolest looking car that we could ever, 69 fastbacks and stuff are really tough looking, but we'll never own one. But 64 Galaxies are awesome. This was my brother's car. He decided to thin the herd there not long ago, and the wife bought it. Family, yep. He got the thing, and it was kind of cool looking. It had, it was all white. It was kind of chalky. Had a repaint on it, so it's not. I think it's Wimbledon white, but the only thing that was really the matter with the car was this stuff. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not, but it kind of surface rusted around some of the trim. So he took it down and just lost interest in it. So someday soon, we're definitely going to just throw it in primer probably to cover up this bare metal. I'm surprised it hasn't rusted yet, but that's when stuff was really made good. I kind of love this car. This car's pretty nice. It's got pretty decent red interior in it. We need to put a headliner and a rug in it and evict all the mice that decided to live in it since it came here.
I came from your brother's.
Yeah.
This place.
We have an eviction notice here for them somewhere. What might that be, huh? Oh. Yeah. Anyhow, we're going to put some traps out. I have no mercy. I have no feelings of remorse for what I'm about to do to these mice. Because once you got one, you're pretty much going to have 10 gazillion of them.
What about a big party?
Huh? Oh, this thing has a Windsor in it. I don't know a whole lot about it other than, I don't know what year it is, but this thing sounds really good. It's got GT40 heads on it. It's got half of the CUDA on the hood, right? Open that up and show it to you. But it's got an aluminum intake. I don't remember if it's a single or dual plane. I think it's dual plane with like a 650 or something on it. There's a crick outside. We're probably going to take that 650 off and throw it in there and like put a 750 on it. I think it's got a 350 Pawsey in it, 9-inch. I think it's a 350. But yeah, that. Huh?
I think it's the only car you didn't do a burnout in yet.
Hey, things are fragile, And I don't like working on stuff, so I ain't gonna beat on it. But that thing's really cool. I can't wait to cruise that thing. On top of it, we have a 70 Challenger RTSE. It's a burnt orange car originally, 383 4-speed, 8 3/4. We do have a fender tag for this one. I think it came with a 355 gear. Can't see much of it, but this thing's not real bad. It's pretty much wearing most of its original sheet metal. I think we'll have to put a trunk floor in it and like a patch panel on the driver's side front. The frame's nice. It was a drag car. What else? We bought this thing out of a garage. It was at a body shop. It was stripped down to bare metal and forgotten about, basically. So it's got some surface rust on it, top and bottom, all around. It's not real bad. It comes off pretty easy. So it shouldn't be a bad project once we get into it. Like I said, 383 4-speed, black interior, white longitudinal stripe, and white vinyl top. As much as I like originality, I don't believe that thing's going to be copper with white stripes and a white top. That's yet to be determined. But that's all that's in here, really. Oh, we got this latest addition to my anxiety. This is a 350 that we just took a dirty rag and wiped off, and we threw a 383 stroker kit in it. Cheapest one we could find, but I think it was Eagle or somebody. It wasn't like junk. Is it Eagle?
Yeah, it's Eagle.
But it's only got a 5.7 rod in it. I'm kind of leery about that, but nonetheless, we can say it's a 383, so I don't care. All right. It's got stock heads on it, stock valve springs that you can smash like a marshmallow between your fingers. But surely that had nothing to do with the cam web getting wiped out. But there's a milling cam and cheap lifters. What happened was we set the preload on the lifters and everything, and we broke it in as you're supposed to with a zinc oil running through the dirty journals and everything.
There's a whole mowing kit.
Yeah, it was. I think mowing lifters too, right?
Yeah, they were lifters and kit.
But we broke it in, and it sounded fine. And we took it to get gas, and halfway back from getting gas, we noticed a tick. So we brought it back, left it sit overnight, got back on it the next day, and what number is in the back? That's number 8, right? Yeah, anyhow, I think it was number 8. Mm-hmm. I went through the valves again to adjust them, and the lifter was collapsed on number 8. And by then the damage was done. We were on the road, and we should have probably just left it run here a little longer, but we did the break-in time, like 20 seconds at like 10,000 RPM. It should have been fine, but anyway, we got to tear this thing apart and clean it, pretend, and put it back together with the new cam and lifters.
But you know they did honor it. They said.
Oh yeah, AutoZone. Like we buy the finest AutoZone stuff that China can sell them.
They're in a hurry.
And they said they would honor it. So all jokes aside, we didn't screw this thing up, man. You know, everybody's having trouble with these hydraulic lifters and whatnot. If it interests you any, check into that, man, before you go buying anything anymore. I think it's conspiracy. You know, I'm kind of like suspicious-minded myself. I think they're trying to outlaw these flat tappet cams, so you got to pay out the butt for hydraulic stuff.
It might end up working.
Give me a yo-ho if you feel the same way, but yeah, it'll probably work. You know.
Yeah, because I'm too scared to buy anything now. I'm a little worried.
Well, you know what they do is they sell you junk, and they hide behind the fact that, well, there's a couple different ways to break this in, and there's a couple different oils you could use, and if you don't follow this stuff to a T, you screwed up. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
But
back in the day, they were idiots too, I guess.
Yeah.
That's how they did it.
Listen, I'm not the oldest guy out here watching and listening to this video. Well, I might be the only person, actually, but if I'm not,
I'll listen to them.
I'm sure that some of you guys remember. But anyway, my battery died, of course. Thanks, Shauna. I don't know. I don't think that anybody forgets back in the day when you just pulled your car in a driveway, you jumped out with your new Crowler or Iski or Crane or whatever. You ripped the front of the engine apart and tore the intake off and just jammed another cam in there. You didn't change the oil, you didn't put zinc, you didn't say a prayer, you didn't get the blessing. It just works, you know. Why? They just try to put the blame on the simple guy, you know. The
No
poor
way to
man.
prove it unless you record it.
No way to prove it. I mean, like, come on. I don't need a $30 quart of oil to break a cam in. Or do I? I don't know. Don't listen to me. I just wipe the cam out.
At least you took the blame, Penny.
What do you think?
I think you're a big man for like taking the blame.
Tell us what the remedy is for this debacle we've got right here.
You know what it's gonna be. We're gonna have to go to Solid. You're gonna have to do it like the expensive way. Another $1,000.
And what do we do after that?
Hurry up and get rid of it.
We sell it.
Hurry up and get it out of here.
All right. Anyway, this is what that's going to be. This is a Missouri truck. I don't know where you guys are from, and you keep hearing me like drooling over a car that don't have a rusty trunk or anything like that. Around here, guys, everything is just shot. I mean, rusted and rotted junk. Yeah. Heads, basketballs. You don't put anything in the trunk because it won't be there when you get there. Anyway, what year is this? 68, 7, 5, 60 something. It's pretty solid. It's had a little bit of rocker work and a little bit of cab corner stuff. It's dark out, so you probably can't see it, so I'm probably wasting my time and my battery. But it's a 3 on a tree. Must have like 688s or something in the back of it. It is super geared low. Most likely a 410 or something. But super, really nice bed on it. It's got a pretty decent seat in it. And you guys know these trucks, you know that that's pretty much the only upholstery in it's a seat. So if you got a good seat, you got a nice interior. But
gas tank on the seat.
yeah, gas tank's behind the seat.
Fire hydrant.
Nobody's ever died from that.
No fire extinguisher, but
It's got the rally wheels on it. It's got the dual pipes on it, or does it? Is that dual?
sounds like it.
It sounds like it. They're probably just busted somewhere. But tailgate's kind of crappy. But anyway, we're just going to. The truck's pretty decent. We got to fix some. Holes where like 12 different sets of mirrors were.
Nobody
One
can figure
time.
out which ones.
One time or another. Oh no! Get But the plan for this thing is we're going to scuff it down. It's basically her project. She's going to scuff it down while I watch on my chair right there. And I want to give her drinks and moral support while I phone. But she's going to scuff this thing down, and we're going to put some hot rod black paint on it. And we are going to put the 383 with the 5.7 inch rod in it, and we're going to ship it. All kidding aside, it's a pretty decent truck. It's got nice floors in it. Everything's pretty tight.
It's very nice.
And besides the cam debacle, it's going to be a good engine.
It was supposed to be a keeper, but
yeah, it's not going to be the fastest thing, but it'll have a new rotating assembly in it, and it should last somebody a good while. We have some more stuff. I see other guys like hiding the upcoming stuff. I don't know why. So until I figure out why, we're just going to like keep a couple of them under our hat. If there's a reason for that or not. Maybe it's suspense. I don't know. But anyway, I think I rambled enough. So we're going to try to get some of this stuff built and sold so we can buy more paint to finish the back wall and buy more junk. So if you're not completely sick to your stomach from listening to me and looking at all our garbage, maybe you could like and subscribe and help a poor boy get some vittles. Kind of hungry.
some donuts in here. Sweet donuts.
Sweet donuts, right. The dog, calm down. Calm down, Chevelle.
I know she gets anxiety on the film.
Uh-huh. You want to tell everybody goodbye? All right. That means goodbye, everybody. See you later.